Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. And we're underway. It is our understanding that they've gone with a 4-5-1.
Well, it's a formation, Peter, that lends itself to good possession and control in midfield because you've got the numbers there, a higher concentration. Backing that up with enough attacking dynamism is down to managers who want to get at teams. It can be used in cautious terms too, but certainly if you want to advance a little quicker and you have that attitude, then you can be very positive about this too.
So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Yeah, Virgil van Dijk. He's just about unbeatable in every department, Peter. He's strong, he's quick, he's totally dominant in the air. And what's more, he seems to really love a tussle. His passing's good too, and he never seems to lose it in important areas. I'd expect this team to notch up a lot of clean sheets with him on board.
Yeah, he'll certainly be leaving his mark on this game, quite possibly actually at both ends. Ibrahimovic. Pull it. And here's Cruyff. It is early, but the game hasn't yet sparked into life. Vieira. Pull it. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Now it's Pelé. Rodri. Now it's Pelé.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
And this is Ronaldinho.
Oh look, this is about as tentative as it comes. Hopefully a football match will break out soon.
Vieira can so cleverly bypass the press. Bosnia and Herzegovina looking to pass their way through. Pulitz could try cutting inside here. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Zanetti. Zanetti making good progress on the right-hand side. It's Gullit. Pelé. Ibrahimovic. Rodri. Bosnia and Herzegovina are looking to break at pace. He's a sharp little ball here. He's found some space. And Gullit! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Gullit actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Roberto Carlos. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
And they can counter here. Now it's Gullit. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Gullit really struggling to influence the game.
Look, he could do with someone else taking responsibility to shift the target. He badly needs some help here.
Seedorf. That's a little off target. Pelé. And it's Gullit. Beckenbauer knocks it out wide. Turan.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And, of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. Out of play for a goal kick. Roberto Carlos is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And it's Ronaldinho. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Neymar. And here's Ibrahimovic. And this is Cruyff. Caught offside that time. And it's Roberto Carlos. And here's Neymar. And this is Ibrahimovic. And that'll be the last act of the first half. Well, it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here.
And we'd like to inform you now
Some
that
first
the
half
latest
thoughts?
travel
Well,
information
simply
is
put,
currently
Peter,
being
they
displayed
haven't
on
been
the screen.
good enough to trouble the opposition. They need to play with more courage in the second half and a lot more intent.
An engrossing half, but we're still where we started, 0-0. And we are already promptly back underway.
Well, both sides are eager to get going. Here's hoping that it's a good sign. Things are about to change.
And the finish! Oh, surely that deserved better.
Ronaldinho has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
Maldini. It's Roberto Carlos. And it's Gullit. Beckenbauer is always looking to break lines. Crunching tackle. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Oh, no joy this time. Roberto Carlos. Beckenbauer. Pelé.
Yeah, that works for me. The denial of movement, blunt and brusque.
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Look at the space here. Is there any support? He might not need it. Just not quite happening for him just now.
Well, they're just unrelenting, Peter. Wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
Ambitious ball here. Well timed, excellent interception. Benfica do have a chance to counter here. And it's Rodri.
The attendance for this match
No
was
breakthrough and well into the second
80,113.
period. It is still anyone's game. Czech breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. Beckenbauer. Not the most accurate pass. Seedorf. And this is Ronaldinho. And he's well positioned here. Gullit. That has been slung wide. Benfica finding their passes. And this is Neymar. Great defending, strong and determined. Neymar unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. And this is Pelé. Neymar. Pelé. Great ball and he's in here. Pelé was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Oh, he's defended very well against those tricky feet. Oh, they could break here, and that could set him on his way. And that is as far as they're going to go. He's picked his way through. Oh, that is a nice touch. Played into the box. Well, the referee's pulled play back and has booked him for the original offence.
Substitution in progress.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here. Beckenbauer opts for safety. Nicely aimed pass. It's Seedorf. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Cristiano Ronaldo! Oh, what has happened here? Maldini. Seedorf. Seedorf. Beckenbauer. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
And he's going to have his name taken. Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Number 14, Gullit. Number 22, Ronaldinho. Coming on the field,
That's the keeper's ball.
Mohamed Salah. Number 4,
Del Piero wins the duel this time. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Looking to play him in.
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
He's having a shot! He has done it! And late in the day, a telling moment.
Well, you can see what it means to all of them. A frustrating game, but now they have what they wanted, and they're rightly pumped and ready to go again.
That is so good, such sharp skills. And a chance! And the lead stays intact, just.
Pele really wanted that, didn't he? Probably a little too much, to be honest.
Hazard with the clearance. Good chance here! Good first touch and almost as good a second.
That's a great effort. There was very little backlift to indicate what was coming.
No unnecessary risks, and the game is petering out here. And it's Hazard. He has found the way through, and he's intervened well there.
Well, it's probably safe to say now, Peter, that it's going to be all about game management from here.
Played out wide. Not much time now for anything fresh to happen, I think. Engages and forces him off the ball. No, that was never going to make it. And the number on the board is 3. Rodri. And here's Seedorf. That's that, the end. Benfica have held on. They have doggedly, sometimes frantically, preserved the tightest of leads. Pele taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now.
Against Benfica.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. So Javier Zanetti, Jim, very little doubt, I suppose, that he will have a huge influence on the outcome today.
Absolutely, Peter. One of his teammates even said he was better than all of us put together, which goes to show how complete a player he actually is. When it comes to balancing attack and defence, I'm not sure there's ever been anyone better.
And this is Ibrahimovic. It's Neymar! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. It's a really well-measured ball. That is good alertness. Gnabry. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Pass somewhat off target. It's Gnabry. Beckenbauer. Iniesta. Koller. Grealish in acres of space out wide. Oh, that's nice. Pings in across.
Well played and well cleared.
Now it's Ibrahimovic. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Now it's Ibrahimovic. And here's Neymar. Nice sequence of passes this. And it's Neymar. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now this could be a chance. And this is Hullet. It's a goal kick. That pass isn't the best. No change to the score, 0-0 it remains. Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. And this is Pele, gets his head on it! He's missed, but not by that far.
Well, he looks a little annoyed with himself, Peter, but he hit it well enough. Better look next time, maybe.
And here's Ibrahimovic.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Zanetti. Here's Beckenbauer. Hullet. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Lovely ball and a real chance now. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Iniesta. Zanetti. Zanetti making good progress on the right-hand side. Iniesta conjures time and space where few can. Almost half an hour in now. Thuram cuts it out. Oh, he's gifted it to the opposition. Roberto Carlos plays it long. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Oh, well measured. He's got away. And this is... goes for a shot! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. And it's Neymar. Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in this team has the courage to show for the ball. You can't shy away from it. You can't hide. You have to front up in a setup like this, and everyone is doing just that.
You make it sound so simple. Now it's Gnabry. That has ended up in no man's land. Beckenbauer. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. And he has shown him a yellow card. And anyone who's joined us late, I can confirm that in terms of goals, at least you've missed nothing. Cruyff. Pullet. Beckenbauer is... and there's the shot! They want to be quick to recover this. Beckenbauer clears it away. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Belletti. Baresi. Adams. Gnabry. And that'll be the last act of the first half. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half brings.
Just a quick reminder today, please refrain
Any
from
strong
talking
opinions on the first half?
Well, at least the defence can look back on a job pretty well done so far, Peter. I think they've squeezed the play quite well and they've been relentless in their pressing. So the energy levels have looked good.
An intriguing half, lacking only in goals. The score 0-0.
Substitution for Galatasaray, number 14, Darwin Núñez. Number 6, Jan Koller. Number 15, Serge Gnabry. Number 8,
And we're off again.
Number 17,
Benfica are
Iniesta.
probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen anything to change in his half-time team
Number
talk.
12, Van Basten. Number 10, McAllister. Number 22, Raúl.
Now it's Pelé.
Number 41,
And this is Ibrahimovic. Beckenbauer. And it's Gullit. Can he get on the end of this? McAllister.
Well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended.
And that is a little undercooked. Raúl. Van Basten in the hunt and looking threatening. Pass is just off target. And that is as far as they're going to go. Now it's Cruyff. Pelé. And he's played it back. Goalless still. Neither side really getting onto the front foot. Vieira. Galatasaray finding their passes. Oh, they could be caught out here. And that's played in low. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. And back in possession and ready to go again. And still, we await the first breakthrough. Could move up a gear here. Looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. Benfica can now introduce the first of their substitutes. Seedorf. And it's Azar. And it's Seedorf. Belletti. Vieira. Now it's Van Basten. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Roberto Baggio. Azar is, of course, well known for his dancing feet. Vieira. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? And this is Van Basten. Good running, strong and purposeful. Good read, needed to be. Ronaldinho. And it's Azar. Roberto Baggio. That's very neat. Oh, well played. Plenty of numbers back. And this is Van Basten. Belletti. Just about up to 75 minutes. Thuram gets across to intercept that. Beckenbauer. Raul. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And it's Azar. Azar going face-to-face with his great rival. Shoots! He has done it! Finally the breakthrough!
There was this feeling that the game was petering out, but credit for never losing their focus despite things not going as planned. Now comes the question, will they stick or twist? Oh, he did so well to hold his run and stay on side, Peter. That was really clever.
So we have our breakthrough.
What a great time to score, but it does give the manager a real headache. Does he sit on this lead now, or try and finish it off?
Well timed, excellent interception.
Galatasaray really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need. Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
Roberto Carlos is behind this one. Chance! He's got a goal! A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. Benfica are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
And here's Azar. Benfica have time on their side now, as well as a two-goal lead. It is just about done. McAllister. That's Vieira. Threads one in. Well, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Played into space out wide. And this is Ronaldinho. Ronaldinho! It's a pretty loose pass.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
2 minutes to be added on. McAllister. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. And that's that. Benfica can reflect on a job really well done. Superior tactically, physically and mentally. All round the better side. It turned into a very, very smooth ride.
Watch the screen for
Ronaldinho picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Benfica definitely impressing me here, especially...
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. So it's away we go then.
There's Lamine Yamal, Peter, the latest Spanish superstar. I'd like to see him get a lot of freedom on that right wing.
And is that his best position?
I'd say so, Peter. With him being left-footed, he can cut inside, but he's such an all-round threat. He has that blistering pace that he can use to beat the best defenders. And it's very difficult to stop him once he starts linking up with others, once he's made that inside run.
And that is as far as they're going to go. Great ball, and he's in here. Yamal. Koundé has been caught there, it's a foul. Well, it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. Pelé. Ronaldinho. And it's Robertson. Oh, that's fabulous. Looking to go deep. Maldini deals with that comfortably. Ronaldinho. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Can he get on the end of this? Yamal gets into a good position. That needed to be better, and he knows it.
Van Nistelrooy really isn't happy with himself after that, having done so well to get on the end of it too.
Benfica are looking to go forward now. And he's intervened well there. Benfica yet to have an attempt on goal. Looking to play him in. Yamal in acres of space out wide. Lazio with another corner. Lazio have their second corner now. And now a sudden chance to counter. And he welcomes it in. He is through here. And he's made sure that's not getting through. They've played it short, and this is Ibrahimovic. Lazio have the chance to go the other way. And he's in on goal! Shot at goal! Neymar. He's being urged to... Ibrahimovic! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Ibrahimovic is offering a wry smile there.
It's their second corner of the game. Cruyff with the short one. Now there's a fine ball. And now they can spring out of defence. Mateus gets a foot in here. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival. Now it's Pelé. That ball looks a good one. Decent chance! Has another go! Messi. Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in this team has the courage to show for the ball. You can't shy away from it. You can't hide. You have...
Real chance! Goal! Benfica! Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Oh, what a finish. I mean, an instinctive finish at that, and he probably didn't even have time to think about it too much.
Benfica have penetrated for the first time.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
Not the most accurate pass. He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, he's been caught napping. Yamal is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack. Benfica are one up and looking surprisingly comfortable. He's a sharp little ball here. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Played back into the centre, looking for the run. Ronaldinho looking to run onto it. Ronaldinho unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. And it's Robertson. Robertson. Played in. That should be the goalkeeper's, and it is. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score.
Foram indicados 2 minutos de compensação.
And that's another good win of the ball. Messi. Robertson. He's found a way through. And he shoots! A decent effort as the first half draws to a close. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness perhaps the only things lacking.
I thought that was a decent 45 minutes of football. Plenty of signs that both managers can take a lot of encouragement from. I would say the mood is neither overly negative nor positive. You still have to approach this like it's 0-0.
Benfica can be fairly satisfied then. It's so far so good for them, and it's 1-0 at the break. And we are back underway.
Benfica really need to go and grab another goal now, Peter, if they're going to go on and secure this.
And here's Raul. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Looking for options for movement. Pelé will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. And it's Neymar. Oh, that's a key interception. Mateus plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Cruyff, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Yamal, now it's Messi. Maldini does really well to win the ball there. Now it's Messi. Mateus. And this is Raul. He's tried one!
Substituição para o Benfica. Número 14, Ibrahimovic. Número 11,
Messi.
Número
And it's
4,
Rodri. He's having a go!
Número 13,
Decent hit and on target.
Vou dar os seus lugares a número 22, Cristiano
Your
Ronaldo.
impression so far, Jim?
Número 18,
Well, Peter, if they're attempting to see out the game with such a narrow advantage, there's room for trouble. I just think they're sending out the wrong message. This could backfire.
Xavi Alonso.
Robertson. Now it's Raul. Raul. And he welcomes it in. Shot, surely! It's in! Lazio back on level terms. It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome...
Cristiano Ronaldo! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. Ronaldinho. Yamal picks it up out wide. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Rodri proves too strong, too smart. Oh, that's well spotted. Hazard. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
He's away! Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Look at the space here. Tries to play it, and the shot! Goal! Benfica! And they get themselves in front! Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
Just the sort of forward pass he's been looking for. Very telling.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for. He's had a shot! And the lead stays intact, just.
Well, it's certainly encouraging, Peter. At least they're going about things the right way after falling behind.
Cleared away.
Lazio really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
It's roll! Oh, that could cost them.
Oh, what a chance. It looked to me like he just changed his mind at the last second there.
Seedorf. Well, that looks a decent ball. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Messi. That's a good ball out wide. And that's put paid to a promising move. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Hazard was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. It's really nice. He's having a shot! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Hazard actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Está a acontecer uma substituição.
Benfica have their third corner. And it's been taken short. Good ball, good take. Ronaldinho stood his ground strongly. Benfica moments now away from seeing this one out. Great vision. It's made its way. Bullish header! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Cristiano Ronaldo really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Benfica get their fourth corner. And the shot! It's a goal! And look at his joy! Is this not why we love the game? And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
And his manager couldn't look...
And that will be it. Benfica are chirpy, cheerful and contented. It was a comprehensive display throughout, and there... Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. So we're up and running.
I think it's only right for me to respectfully acknowledge Fabio Cannavaro as being a little giant.
Yeah, not the tallest of centre-halves, but amongst the most commanding.
Yeah, and whatever he lacks in height, he makes up for in other areas. Anticipation, timing and tactical intelligence, they're all top class.
Pelé. It's Ibrahimovic! Oh, it's hit the post! That's really well cleared. Oh, that is a nice touch. They're urging him, takes a shot! Big moment! Massive goal!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
A moment that needed composure, and he had plenty of it.
Ah, that's just clever. He made the keeper think he was going one way, only to outfox him by going the other. Very nice.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Over to the left. Now it's Van Basten. Oh, delightful ball. And that is expertly dealt with. Benfica leading here thanks to that early goal. 1-0 the score. And it's Cruyff. Hullet. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. That's an imaginative pass. And he welcomes it in. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. And here's Ibrahimovic. Foot in. Benfica are enjoying a good spell right now and leading. And here's Ibrahimovic. No, he refuses to take the bait. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Oh, that's fabulous. It's a good run down the left-hand side. And that pass just didn't quite work.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
And this is Ibrahimovic! No mistake! And there we have it, the two-goal cushion. And that is a goal worthy of universal appreciation. Even the opposing fans have to recognise the quality there.
Oh, what a hit, Peter, and there was nothing lucky about it, let me tell you. It was measured, it was simply inch perfect.
Things starting to... Real chance! Fiore getting on for a third of the way through the game. Oh, it's a searing run. He is a man on a mission. Good read, needed to be. Fiore.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Good running, strong and purposeful. And he was quick to react. Cruyff. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Cruyff, not one to pass up the chance to run up the defence. He loves those duels.
Well, you can't grumble when a player at least tries to make something happen.
Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. It's a threatening ball. There's the shot! It's in! And they are dragging it back! Game on again! Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
That's what he lives for, Peter. Not a lot more to add.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter, and the crowd are reacting to that now.
Cruyff will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Thuram. Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. That's a little off target. Is there any support? He might not need it. Fiore. And it's Neymar. Pass somewhat off target. Ambitious ball here. And this is Vieri. Neymar. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Driving forward. Kokchu. Xavi Alonso. Neymar. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Now it's Pele. And this is Neymar. Neymar is flagged offside. And the referee brings the first half to a close. That was a very watchable and entertaining half of football. And it's fair to say that both teams have played their part. Caution certainly not on the agenda here from both sides.
Yeah, they're ahead, Peter, but they can't afford to get too complacent. They need to go with the same intensity and tempo they showed in getting both the goals. Try to get another now and establish that two-goal cushion early in the second half.
Very little in it. The score at half-time is 2-1.
Vamos dar lugar a uma substituição.
There's the start of the second half. And it's Simons. And this is Vieri. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Beckenbauer goes steaming forward. Zanetti. Neymar, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. And here's Roberto Carlos. And played cross-field, changing the point of attack. Zanetti hurtling down that right flank. Drives it in.
Oh, that's a cracking ball. Too quick for defence and keeper.
Xavi Simons. And this is Vieri. Roberto Carlos. Pele. And it's Neymar. Bullet does have his name on the score sheet, of course. Now it's Pele. Distributed tidily. Crosses in it. Up he goes! Oh, crossbar! And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Bullet. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. So we've reached the hour mark. Roberto Carlos is one whose deliveries we all know about. Maldini. Pele. Pele powering forward here. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Zanetti. And it's Neymar. Beckenbauer. It's Roberto Carlos. Well, that's a good run down the left. And it's Neymar. Roberto Carlos just loves to go forward whenever he can. Pelé. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Neither of these two want to come off second best. Quality ball. He's on it, can he get away? Well, played right into his path. Simons. Big header! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Vieri actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Zanetti. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Roberto Carlos. Roberto Carlos. Tries to get it clear. And reclaimed it in a trice. Beckenbauer. Pelé receives it in a good position here. Cross deflected behind for a corner.
Substituição para o Benfica.
Benfica with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually.
Número 11. Número 4. Neymar. Número 21. Número 13. Vão dar os seus lugares a número 22.
Baggio with the short one.
Número 18.
He's had a shot! It's there! Piercing, and with pinpoint accuracy, he forces it through.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Benfica take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
Well, that's pretty much sealed it now, and surely, Peter, we're not going to see any complacency after that.
Dani Olmo. It's a goal kick. Keep the ball and you win the game. It really is that simple. Zanetti. Thuram. Seedorf. And it's Azar. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Ronaldinho running with the ball. Great challenge, time to perfection. Now it's Roberto Baggio. It's Baggio!
He almost caught everyone out there the way he just eked out the room to get the shot in.
Roberto Carlos makes the interception. Seedorf can see things others simply cannot. And we're done. Benfica can reflect on a job really well done. Superior tactically, physically and mentally.